'Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of...
I feel valued by trying to encourage people to come forward and give their opinions, and to show that they've got a voice within the team, that we're all individuals with our own opinions and our own ideas, so that they know that me as a team leader and everyone else within the organisation listens to them and takes on what they are saying and appreciates their opinion, so that they feel valued.
I'm very enthusiastic, and I kind of throw myself 100% into everything that I do, and that's always been respected when I've worked in NHS Wales. It's never been something that's been ridiculed, and that's always made me feel very happy in my job. And finally then, I'm allowed to be myself, so I don't feel that I have to fit into kind of a stereotype of a way that I have to act, and I can be a little bit kooky and out there sometimes, but that's always been welcomed and actually encouraged. So every day I'm allowed to be my authentic self.
For me, how I feel valued within the organisation is knowing that my small part that I play every day, how that fits into the wider environment, how I'm able to give a wider contribution into setting the scene, not only for today, but for the future. I'm very keen on development of staff and looking not only to the front and to the future for what challenges that I face and my team face, but how I can get my team prepared for those future challenges as well.
I think working for the NHS, you feel like you're always giving something back to the community, but also similarly like high-end retailers such as John Lewis, where their staff are stakeholders within the organisation. We are similar to that, whereas throughout our lives we're always going to be utilising the benefits of the NHS.
I feel valued because I've come in as a newly qualified member of staff onto this ward, but I was welcomed warmly by all the staff, and I felt supported tremendously by the staff here, and I'm very grateful about that, because I was very anxious about starting. I felt underprepared throughout my 3 years training. Coming onto this ward has made up for it, because the staff have been so supportive and so helpful in looking out for me.
I feel valued working in NHS. There's a lot of support, which also align to the shared services core values, but most importantly the NHS Wales core values. I'm very well supported by my line manager, my director, through various means, one-to-ones, equipment, various courses. There's always something in place for me to learn and develop.
People. That's my role. And looking after people. I like to see people get better. Obviously not everybody gets better. The people that do get better, I love the feedback I get with the family, to say thank you very much for looking after my relatives.
I didn't really choose the NHS because I sort of like my apprenticeship scheme sort of asked me how I would feel, and I was a bit like I said, sort of apprehensive, because when I think of like HR, I think of the big private companies, and when I thought the NHS, I didn't really think like, oh well, what would they be doing? But yeah, it's been so interesting to sort of like just see that they are similar in that sense, like even though they do things differently, and it's more focused around patient care. It's still customer service, just not in I'm selling you a product. Yeah, so I feel really valued working with NHS with all the support and guidance that is available, and I look forward to my career to come.
I've been working for the NHS for nearly 30 years now, and what's important to me is the patient care and how looking after the patients. But I feel valued being a part of a team. That's really important. Your ward team, and then also your line managers as well, giving you that support. I've been a junior assistant for the past 2 years and enjoyed that change in role, and felt well supported through that as well.
Yeah, same really. I enjoy generally working on the ward. I feel very supported, part of the team. You get to know the patients very well here. They're very in and out a lot, especially our chemo patients. I feel particularly valued as I'm going travelling this month for 4 months, and the ward sister fought to keep my job open for me, which was, you know, really nice of her.
Okay. I feel valued by, my ideas are listened to and considered, so I'm able to input into the service changes that are going on in the NHS and make it for the better, because at the end of the day I want the NHS to be here for my future grandchildren.
Ultimately, I feel valued because I feel empowered through all the support I'm given to put our stakeholders, NHS Wales, first.
'Cause in a sky full of stars,